Beowulf Part 4 Grendel's Mother. Although one monster has died, another still lives. From her lair in a cold and murky lake, where she has been brooding over her loss, Grendel's mother emerges, bent on revenge. So she reached Harrowit, where the Danes slept as though they already dead. Her visit ended their good fortune, reversed the bright vein of their luck. No female, no matter how fierce, could have come with a man's strength, fought with the power and courage men fight with, smashing their shining swords, their bloody hammer-forged blades, onto boar-headed helmets, slashing and stabbing with the sharpest of points. The soldiers raised their shields and drew those gleaming swords, swung them above the piled-up benches, leaving their mail shirts and their helmets where they'd lain when the terror took hold of them. To save her life, she moved still faster, took a single victim and fled from the hall, running to the moors, discovered, but her supper assured, sheltered in her dripping claws. So, what just happened is Grendel had died. He ran off to a swamp. His mom found out about it, and she's mad. Somebody had just killed her baby, and she's mad about it. So she was going to go get revenge on the men that killed her son. So she took off to Harrowit, stormed in the building, started fighting them. They start fighting back. She's very mad. She's moving quickly, trying to fight, but she gets scared. So she takes one man and runs away, but now she has that man for dinner. She'd taken Hrothgar's closest friend, so the king's best friend, the man he most loved of all men on earth. She'd killed a glorious soldier, cut a noble life short. No Geat could have stopped her. Beowulf and his band had been given better beds. Sleep had come to them in a different hall. Then all Harrowit burst into shouts. She had carried off Grendel's claw. Sorrow had returned to Denmark. They'd traded deaths, Danes and monsters, and no one had won. Both had lost. So she took the king's best friend, and while she was there, she took her son's claw back. Now, this might not seem like a big deal because he's already dead, but to her, it's like getting her son back, and to them, it's like taking away the death that they had won and fought for. Devastated by the loss of his friend, Hrothgar sent for Beowulf and recounts of what Grendel's mother has done. Then Hrothgar describes the dark lake where Grendel's mother has dwelt with her son. They live in a secret places, windy, cliffs, wolf dens where the waters pour from the rocks, then runs underground, where mist seems like black clouds, and groves of trees growing out over their lakes are covered with frozen spray, and winds down snake-like roots that reach as far as the water and help keep it dark. At night, that lake burns like a torch. No one knows its bottom. No wisdom reaches such depths. A deer hunted through the woods by pack-hounds of hounds, a stag with great horns, though driven through the forest from faraway places, prefers to die on those shores, refuses to save its life in that water. It isn't far, nor is it a pleasant spot. When the wind stirs and the storm's waves splash towards the sky, as dark as the air, as black as the rain, that the heavens weep. Our only help, again, lies with you. Grendel's mother is hidden in a terrible home, in a place you have not seen. Seek it, if you dare. Save us once more, and again twisted gold, heaped up ancient treasure, will reward you for the battle you win. So that was Hrothgar talking to Beowulf, basically asking him, okay, I know you already saved us from Grendel, but can you save us from Grendel's mother? She lives in a very scary lake where nobody wants to go. It's really deep and nobody knows how deep it is, but it catches on fire every night. The water catches on fire. So that was the end of Grendel's mother. The next story is called The Battle with Grendel's Mother. Right now, what I want you to do as soon as this video is over is to open and create a Google Doc on this assignment, and I want you just to give me a couple of sentences on what you think is going to happen in the battle with Grendel's mother. Please do not read ahead and find out. I really would like to know what you think is going to happen. And then click turn it in, and then move on to the next story after you have predicted what's going to happen in the battle with Grendel's mother.